Welcome to the final episode, episode 10 of 10. Previously, we studied strategic maneuvers. Now, discover espionage, the invisible edge that brings victory through foreknowledge. Let us begin. I am here today not to speak of the spear or the chariot, but of the most powerful weapon in any conflict. The weapon that wins the war before the first battle is ever fought. And that weapon is knowledge. Understand this first. Ignorance in a time of conflict is not just a weakness. To remain unaware of your enemy's condition simply because you're too stingy to pay the price for information, well, that is the height of inhumanity. It is a profound moral failure. Consider the cost of war. To put an army of 100,000 men into the field costs 1,000 ounces of silver every single day. This is a tremendous strain on the state, a terrible hardship for your people. It's the visible, staggering price of conflict. But what if I told you that victory could be decided before a single sword is drawn? You see, a wise general does not seek victory in the chaos and clash of steel. No, he seeks it in the quiet moments of calculation that come before. The battle is won in the temple, long before the armies march. This is achieved through one thing: foreknowledge. This is the ability to know your enemy's plans, their positioning, their condition, all of it before they make their move. This is the power that allows a commander to achieve what ordinary men believe to be impossible. So, where does this power come from? Do not look to the heavens for answers. Foreknowledge cannot be gained from spirits, nor from abstract calculations. No, the secrets you seek are held in the minds of your enemy. Therefore, it can only be obtained from other men. To acquire this knowledge, you must master a secret system. Think of it as an intricate web woven from 5 different kinds of agents. When you master this system, I call it the divine manipulation of the threads. It is a thing of genius. Let me break it down. First, you have local spies. These are the inhabitants of the enemy's own country. Simple, but effective. Next, inward spies. These are officials working inside the enemy's own government. Then, the cleverest of all, the converted spy. You find the enemy's spies and turn them to your purpose. We also have doomed spies. These are our own agents who we knowingly feed false information to so they will be captured and mislead the enemy. A necessary sacrifice. And finally, the most precious, the surviving spies, the ones who come back with the truth. You see, the magic happens when all 5 kinds of spy are working together. When they are all in motion, no one can discover your secret system. It's seamless, invisible. This is what I mean by the divine manipulation of the threads. It is a ruler's most valuable asset. And this reveals everything about a leader. On the one hand, you have the inhumane leader. He is cheap, he grudges the expense of spies, and by fighting blind, he leads his people to ruin. But the enlightened ruler, he understands that investing in the highest intelligence for spying is what achieves great results. Now, this beautiful, intricate system is useless without a master to manage it. So let's discuss the qualities of a spy master, the hand that guides these threads. To guide spies, a general must have intuitive sagacity, the ability to see the truth even when it's buried in deception. They must have benevolence and straightforwardness, because this is how you win the absolute loyalty of your agents. And of course, you need subtle ingenuity, a clever mind to interpret every report and piece the puzzle together. Without these, a general cannot be certain of the truth. There are also 2 rules that can never be broken. First, absolute secrecy. In no other business should greater secrecy be preserved. If a spy speaks of a secret before the time is right, both the spy and the one he told must be put to death. The second rule, reward. A general must be more generous with their spies than with anyone else. Secrecy is their shield. Generous reward is the key that unlocks their loyalty. Always remember the ultimate goal. The end and aim of spying in all its forms is knowledge of the enemy. This knowledge isn't gathered for its own sake. No, it is gathered to enable decisive action and to achieve victory. So, I have given you the theory, the framework. Now it is up to you to understand how to apply it in your own world. Think of it this way. An army's ability to move, to strike where the enemy is weak, to appear where they are not expected. It all depends entirely on the foreknowledge provided by spies. Success comes not from brute force, but from knowing exactly where to strike, when to advance, and how to position yourself for a victory that is already won. The ultimate victory, the supreme excellence, is to break the enemy's resistance without fighting. And that kind of victory depends on knowing what others do not. So I will leave you with this question to reflect upon. Whether you are in war or in peace, where will you find your invisible edge? Guard your secrets well. Thank you for journeying through the art of war with me. May wisdom guide your path.
This has been another dispatch from the Dead Expert Society. The dead have spoken, but what say the living? Let us know below.